remind you, you choke him out, you leave him for land, and for what? And for what? If it were up to me, if it were on Monday, you would be fired. But lucky for you, it wasn't up to me. No, that decision was made from way above the both of us. And for a reason I have yet to understand, Nick went and positioned, and he asked, he begged, he petitioned to make sure that your tag match tomorrow night on Saturday night's main event goes on as scheduled, including the stipulation.
Of course, stipulation. So the guy,
you don't get it. You don't get it, do you? You still don't get it, and you don't deserve it. Because if you would have waited before you choked Nick out, he would have told you, if you and Sammy are successful tomorrow night in the Garden, you're added to the WWE Championship match at SummerSlam, and it becomes a fatal four-way.
Yeah, the drama of WWE, I watch it, but I'm not crazy about it because I came from an era when you had the territories, you had the AWA, you had the World Wrestling Federation, you had the American Wrestling Association, you had World Class Championship Wrestling, you had the Mid-South, you had the Pacific Northwest, you had All Japan Wrestling, New Japan Wrestling, but this was the only belt that mattered to me because of the late, great, handsome Harley Race, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. And the reason why I love this belt is because of the schedule that they had. The schedule that they had was insane because, to me, they had it harder. The old days, the old guys, the old stuff, they had it harder. It wasn't a company guy that could hold the belt within a company. When you were NWA champion, you went throughout the world defending this belt. But this particular belt I had made for me, and it's 8 millimeters. It's thick. My other NWA world title, I'm going to show you guys in another video, is only 2 millimeters. It's cheap. It's cheap. It doesn't have the intricate. It doesn't have the intricate engraving like this belt has. You know, this is an 8 millimeter. 8 millimeters thick. Look at the medallions in it. It's 8 millimeters thick. I would say it weighs 8 pounds. It's not quite 10 pounds. It might be 10 pounds. I'm going to weigh it. Another way. I'm going to try to get somebody to actually weigh this thing. But when I weighed it, it weighed 9 pounds. When I weighed it. This belt weighed 9 pounds. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's 8 millimeter. It's 8 millimeter. When you order a belt, you have to go to a website that offer, well, what thickness you want. If you want the actual thickness of a replica world title, regardless of company, like WWE World Heavyweight title, you can get them 2 millimeter, you can get them 4 millimeter, you can get them 6 millimeter, you can get them 8 millimeter, 12, 16 millimeter. You want, if you want the actual authentic WWE Undisputed title, you have to be specific about the weight you want. And they'll usually have it. Most websites will usually have it. This belt came from a guy in Pakistan, and the seller, the guy that made this belt, he actually cast this belt by hand. He sent me picture after picture from start to finish when he cast this belt. From it being a blank to him putting it in heat, using hammers, using etching tools. He actually cast this belt. He sent me pictures of the process of casting this belt. So this is an actual replica of an NWA World Heavyweight title. I would say this belt weighs 10 pounds. It's very heavy. Because my NWA belt, and my WWF World Wrestling Federation light heavyweight belt, they're only 2 millimeters. This belt is 8 millimeters thick. It's thick. And the plates on it are 8 millimeters. And it's leather. It's leather. And if you put this up against the actual NWA World title, I think this looks better. Because pictures don't do it justice. I think I paid about, what did I pay? I'm trying to think with shipping and total. I think I paid about $600 because it came from Pakistan. It actually was shipped from Pakistan. And the seller was sending me updates from the time it went from Pakistan. It went through customs. I had to pay an import fee. I had to pay that, what they call that fee, the Trump fee, the tariff fee. I had to pay a tariff fee of $35. I didn't care. And then it went through customs. They probably opened it up and looked at it. I'm glad they didn't damage it. And then when I got it and I opened it up, I was like, wow. I was like, wow, man. But he actually showed me pictures from start to finish. When he cast this belt in heat, I wish they would wear safety equipment. He didn't have goggles on. He was wearing sandals. He was wearing flip-flops when he made this belt in heat, using heat to make this belt. And I'm like, oh, dude, hardworking man. Hardworking man. Hardworking man. And then he sent me an email saying, your belt is being painted. And then he showed them painting it. And then he showed me about your belt is being lacquered. Your belt is being, the final finish of your belt is being done. And they show how they polished it. I was like, wow, man. Wow. You know what's my other favorite belt? I'm a favorite fan. I'm a fan of the classic world titles, like the 86 Hulk Hogan belt. I want that too. I want that in 8 millimeter. The Hulk Hogan World Wrestling Federation 1986 World Heavyweight Championship belt. That's a nice belt. That's a nice belt. And the AWA belt. The AWA belt that Nick Bockwinkel held and Kurt Hennig held. I would like to have a replica of that. And the old silver United States Heavyweight Championship belt, the NWA New World United States Heavyweight title, the silver one, the silver edition belt like this that Magnum TA held. That's a beautiful belt. And the UWF World Heavyweight Championship belt that Cherry Bam Bam Gordy held, the UWF title. That's a nice belt too. I would like to have that in 8 millimeter. And the Wing Eagle belt, the World Wrestling Federation Wing Eagle World title that Bret the Hitman Hart held. Most of you would disagree with me. That's fine. But I'm not a fan of the big gold belt. I like the classic world heavyweight titles. I like the classic versions of the world heavyweight title belts, but I like them thick. 8 millimeter, 10 millimeter, 12 millimeter. It gives it the weight. Some people will say, well, that belt ain't no 10 pounds of gold. Well, I tell you what, this belt is close to it. This is an 8 millimeter title. This ain't no 2 millimeter belt. You got to look it up. This thing is heavy, man. This thing was heavy. It will weigh you down. When you wear it, when you put it on, it will weigh you down. You can feel the weight of this belt. But that's my rant for now. I know you would disagree. That's fine. Post your comments. But I'm not a big fan of the World Heavyweight title. And the reason why, So many people have them. To me, it looks like a cheap gold watch. That's what it looks like to me. It looks, and you got your nameplate and all that. I could put a nameplate here. It has a thing in the back where I could put my name there, but I don't want that. But I like the classic. I like the classic world heavyweight titles and the NWA World Tag Team titles, the silver anniversary edition that were presented to the Rock and Roll Express. It's called the Silver Anniversary Edition of the NWA World Tag Team titles that they presented, Bob Geigel presented to the Rock and Roll Express. Those are some beautiful belts, man. It's got the eagle. You can look it up. Look it up. Look it up. It's called Silver Anniversary Edition World Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. Rock and Roll Express were presented with Silver Anniversary Edition belts. Those were some beautiful belts, man. Those were some beautiful belts. And you know what title I like too? The old World Wrestling Federation Bob Backlund World Heavyweight Championship, the belt with the eagle on it. The classic world titles. Like this belt. This is my favorite. I prefer this over the big gold. That's just me. Everybody has their preference. I prefer this title over the big gold belt. But this thing is huge, man. It's about 9 pounds. I think it's 10 pounds. It might be more. It's 8 millimeters thick. It's thick. It's very thick. And everything that I'm putting my hands across is etched. It's etched. It's carved. It's not just paint. It's not the cheap one that I have. It's etched. You can feel it. You can feel every groove. You can feel every weld that they did with this belt. But I'm gonna get off of here. Peace. I'm out. Love you. God bless you. You know what they say. Ladies and gentlemen, Chief, goodbye. God bless you.